Okay, here's an expression that they want us to evaluate, and it includes several different operations. Remember, operations are adding, subtracting, multiplying, dividing, exponents. So this one has addition, division, another addition, multiplication, the dot, and then it has an exponent. Well, the orders of operations are what tell us the order in which to do those various operations. And you've probably heard the sentence, "Please excuse my dear Aunt Sally," as a way of helping remember the 4 different levels. The first level, just to review, are parentheses. Remember, parentheses can also include square brackets. They can also include fraction bars. We don't have it in this particular problem, but sometimes you do. The next level are evaluating the exponents. The third level down are multiplications and divisions. And remember, if you have both, they're both just as important. You want to take them left to right. So sometimes you do the division before the multiplication. Same with addition, subtraction. It's the last level. If you have both, then you take them left to right. So I've rewritten this problem, and what I like to do is go through the steps in order. And so the first thing I do is I check to see if there are any parentheses. In this particular problem there are not, but I go ahead and check it off, so I'm mentally thinking about the fact that I started with level 1. Level 2 are exponents, and there is an exponent in this problem, so that's the first thing that I'm going to do. I'm going to take the 4 and square it. 4 squared is 4 times 4, or 16. And then what I strongly suggest is just doing one step at a time, especially if you have trouble with these, and rewriting everything else in the next step right below where the numbers were and the operations were originally. You're less likely to make mistakes that way. Sometimes I also kind of like to underline what I've done and draw an arrow down so it's easy to see the flow of the problem. Okay, I don't see any other exponents, so now I'm going to do multiplications and divisions. I have both multiplication and division. In this one I have a division and a multiplication. Because the division comes first, left to right, that's what I'm going to do next. So I'll take 10 and divide it by 5 and get 2. And like I did before, I'm just going to do that one step and rewrite everything else right below where it was before. As you get better at these, you'll be probably doing more than one step at a time, but I would just start by doing the one step. Okay, now we'll go ahead and do the multiplication. So the 4 times 16. 4 times 16 is what, 64? Again, I'll rewrite everything else. Notice we're getting a lot of white space in here as the problem gets simpler, but white space is actually a good thing in mathematics. And then finally, I'm done with the multiplications and divisions, so now I'm down to the last step, which are addition, subtractions. This problem only has addition problems, so I'll take them left to right. This part you could probably do in your head. Whoops, I got to scroll back there. And so I'm going to do the 2 plus 2 first is 4, plus 64, and then I'll go ahead and write the answer off to the side, which is 68. So evaluating this basically means simplifying it, and this simplifies all the way down to 68.